All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready? Send logo. Come on. Two.
On first down, Herbert. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Say. Check. Hey, rock it.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
You feel me?
Got it.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Come on. 22 jet bombers. What's the end?
4th and 2, so he could like almost
From the gun, Herbert. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Besides 2.
On the
And
ready.
the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I got you.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where the big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
What we got?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's got his man. It's Williams. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You draw Corker. Get it.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
First down, Chargers. You ready? Mike 37. QB's traps. Let's go.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Get to that.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push. He fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
And get the ball back. Yeah. I think I watched that game. Actually, I don't know how I watched that game.
Watch safety three. Watch safety three.
On second down, it's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Back to throw here.
Oh, I missed that.
And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
I'm here, brother. Brother. You fucking with my woman, brother.
The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
Bro, this nigga does not
He
do
gets
that.
this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert, he'll get this to Eckler. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. Back to throw. Herbert. And an alley to run. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Tap. Yeah.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
4th and 1.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Stay up.
Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. So that's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
I don't know if I should try it again. He might be sitting on it.
2nd and 4. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Go ahead, take a seat. You can't stop me.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
That's what we were supposed to throw last time on the
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
56, right there. 56. Hey, watch the slant. Mike 56, Mike 56.
Hopefully he sits on the out route right here.
Second and 10.
He's right over his head.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive. And finally, I think the guys on the defensive side,
I thought right now,
they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Check 56.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Got him. Come on. Let's go.
And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
All right, yeah.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
I'm done, yeah. All right. We're not giving up no touch.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
From the year already, either. Like a 95 D tackle now. Fletcher. You know, he'll be perfect.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21. On second down, Eckler. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Just clock out. Or he's going to throw it and get the shit intercepted.
Off the play fake. Herbert, he's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He's going deep for Brown, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown of this first half, a second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that takes us from second to third down.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Go. Go. 57's the Mike. Watch 56. I know he ain't got it. 57. Mike, 57.
The Dolphins.
They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
He didn't get out of
we didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved. Call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Mike, 57. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. That's right, baby.
Now back to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards.
Let's go! Look at this catch. Look at this catch. Look at this catch. Look at this catch.
DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
One of my things is if I'm set, like my feet are set in the pocket.
This will be taken in at the 1.
We got this.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is fielded at the goal line.
He didn't know what the fuck to go.
Take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I should have been there.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On second down, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air.
Ahead of me, but
in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back to throw now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. J.J. Watt, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
I can't do shit about that.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
I'm not forgetting here. J.J. Watt.
Looking to throw.
Bro, these niggas are just being...
He's going to go down again.
There goes Joey Bosa.
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Looking like the Raiders out here and shit. What's your address, nigga?
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Once more, here's Eckler. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Looking to
let's go. That's what you do. You stupid fuck.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
Ask about this, D.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones.
Sup, bitch?
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his 14th touchdown now of the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead is up
always
to 8.
working on the first drive. Always. Exactly. Like, okay,
following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
You got Hunter Renfrow on the Chargers. Like, bro, I need to look ugly in the Chargers union. Yeah, that's stupid.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one
Thank
decision.
you. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where, in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Got him.
2nd and 6.
Don't do that, stupid.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. DJ Moore, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now.
93.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
He's not Tyreek Hill, 98, but 93 was like
this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He's only 23 years old, too. So he's about to be done good for hella long. Oh, yeah, for sure. Then my other receiver is 91, A.J. Brown.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Going on the ground with Eckler. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
18 Gator, 61, matchbox lights.
That's fine.
Back to throw. Herbert. Complete.
Bro, this nigga's trying to get in front of this nigga, bro.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Got him again, stupid. Stupid, I bait you, stupid. Are you dumb?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 37. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. They go play action here on first down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Let's go! Let's go!
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here is Eckler, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
Get ready! Get ready! Get ready!
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
I've been looking for this.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery able to get him for a loss of about 3.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
No, they did wrong. It took time right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
So you reminded me of the cheese. I said, let me run the cheese.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hatch it. Hatch it. 61. Match clock. Right. You better bring it. I'm looking short. You better bring it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
49 to Mike. 49.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 17-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
You can do that.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Come on, QB. Come on. 49, guys. Mike, 49. I got one. 56. Pull it.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
More than.
He'll drop to throw. On the move, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. You know you're not doing that shit. Oh, did I miss this?
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. All right, so then instead of a 2-score lead in the waning moments, that miss means they're going to need to sweat this one out after all, partner.
Nothing comes easy in this league. That could turn out to be a miss of disastrous proportions. So now they need to call on their defense one last time to bail them out.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets up making some noise. It's 3rd and short. They'll look to throw. And Allen's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they...
For real.